Alright, this evening we got a 2015 Chrysler 200, and we're going to be replacing the rear brakes and rotors. I loosened the lug nuts. They are a 3/4 inch, so about to jack the car up. We are on a slight incline or decline, however you want to say it. Got the wheels, got some bricks in the front of the wheels, so let me get this up in the air, get this wheel off. So when you take the lug nuts out, this is how it's going to look. They're actually little mini studs. Then you just kick the shit out of the wheel. To get it to come off. Next thing I do is I take off this little Allen key here. I'm not sure of the size. Give me 1 second. 5mm. I'm gonna shock this in here with the hammer. Hopefully it'll shock it so I can loosen it. If it don't loosen, do not break your tools, man. This is only a 1/4 inch tool with a 3/8 adapter. Put some heat on it. Put some heat on it and it'll come out like butter. I don't have my torch today, so I gotta use what I got. Let me get that little screw out. Okay, so I shocked it a few times with the hammer, but if you try and loosen it, the whole unit turns. So what I do is I take 2 of these lug nuts and screw them back in by hand. Like I said, guys, use what you got. I don't got my pry bar today. Let me see that C-clamp. So I gotta use, that's fine right there. I gotta use my C-clamp. Take my C-clamp, wedge it in between. That way when I loosen it, it locks. See how that works? On the ground, it locks. Now the wheel ain't moving no more. Let me see if I can break it loose. I probably ain't gonna be able to do this shit with one hand. So let me pause this and get that bolt out. So I broke it loose. Take my ratchet off and just take this out the rest of the way. Normally I don't keep these, but in this case you need these studs to hold up this rotor. So I'm gonna put this back in to hold the rotor up. So I'm keeping this. Normally I throw these shits in the garbage. So next we're gonna do is come to the back down here, and there's one bolt, a 10mm. I'm gonna loosen that up. So I loosen up that 10mm bolt. I'm just taking these studs out. It was a 10mm. I loosened it, but right up in here it was spinning, and I don't have nothing to lock down on it. So again, use what you got. Using my adjustable wrench. So I'm gonna get it locked onto there, and hopefully it'll grab to take that off. Alright, so I just got that little 10mm bolt out of the bottom. Now I'm gonna squeeze this in with the C-clamp. It's only gonna go in so far because you gotta use what you got. This is the wrong cube. This shit, I'm gonna show you when I get it off. This got some shit on there I ain't never seen before. But this is what I had to use to get it to get pushed in. You could use vice grips, but I don't have luck with using vice grips. So I'm gonna take the C-clamp, push this in like I would do any other brakes and rotors. Okay, I squeeze it in with the C-clamp. It ain't gonna push all the way in like a normal piston would, because this is the emergency brake one that you use the brake cube on. But it's probably gonna move like a 1/16 of an inch, just enough to let you. Oh, this actually gave me a lot more swing up. So now I'm gonna grab my screwdriver and hammer and knock these brakes out because they're so worn. I know they're gonna be stuck in there. So let me get these brakes out. Alright, so I took the brakes out, and as always, I always take off the brakes in the same way they came off. This one in the inside, it came off from the back side, so I'll leave it over there. And this one here came off the front side. That way I know which is which. So now, for the beauty. This is some shit I ain't never seen before. And actually, what you gotta do is, right here, 1 caliper bracket bolt. And if you open this up, where's those 2 little round bolts. I'm gonna get them out and show y'all what they look like. But you wanna take both of them out. Alright, before I take them out, I'm just gonna take this brake piston or caliper and just pop this out. Get that out. Sit that to the side. Like that. I don't give a shit. I just want to show y'all what I'm working with. Yeah, I can't show y'all, but let me get these 2 bolts out and I'm going to show y'all what they look like. So this is what this bolt look like. Never seen no shit like this before a day in my life. And what I used to get it out was eight millimeter Allen key. So that's what it was. So I'm about to put it back together, get the other one out, and then put it back together. So now what I gotta do, you see that? It's got 3 prongs in it. I've never seen a brake piston like that. I've only seen them with 2. But you could use vice grips, pliers, and big channel locks to twist and push them in, because you gotta twist and push to get those in. And look how far it sticks out. And you gotta push that back quite some ways. So let me get that squeezed in. And this is what I'm using. A standard brake cube. And there's the settings that I'm using. Just the one I got 2 on the sides. So let me get that pushed in. So we working on it, and that's how far we done pushed the piston in. You see I'm breathing hard, I'm out of breath. Gotta go back a little bit more. And what I do is I sit it back in the housing, open it up.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello. Hold it with my left hand because I'm right-handed, and with my right hand I push and twist. So let me get that in some more. Alright, so this as far as I pushed it in. I'm going to put the brakes in and see if they'll go in. If not, then I got to push that in some more.
Did you go say hi to Grandpa?
Okay, so I got the brake in. I'm just going to put that bolt in at the very bottom, which is our 10 millimeter. Get that locked down. Got a little loud ass crying baby screaming somewhere. One of the neighbors whooping their kids, I don't know. Let me get that tightened up because I gotta use this adjustable wrench to hold that one side down while I use my 10 millimeter socket. And I need 2 hands. Let me get that bolted down. Okay, so if you was paying attention, I did not change the rotor because they had the wrong one, and I just put the brakes on for them. But in order to get this wheel on, you don't need two people, but it's better to have two people to help you line it up.
What the heck?
Help you line it up. Back up. Get away from the car. Get away from the car.
Oh my god.
And
why is you on the ground with nothing on your fucking
get
feet,
these studs in. Let me get this wheel on. So this is the last stud I'm putting in. I don't know where my tool. Oh, I'm looking for my tool. It's right in front of my face. Screw this in by hand. Tighten them down. Get it dropped down. What year is this? 2015 Chrysler 200. Make sure you get the right tools. Like you see, I just winged it. But eventually I'll get the right tool. But I figured you guys would like to see that because I ain't never seen that shit before. Alright, tighten this down, let the wheel down, and we done. If y'all like this video, please subscribe, hit a like, comment. Please comment, let me know, because I ain't no shit. Like I said, I ain't a mechanic, I'm a handyman. But I use what I got. But if it was helpful in any way, hit that subscribe button. Y'all have a good day. I'm out.